Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Glad you're still sticking around to IXION with a game that I'm having a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm of course continuing. Holy cow, fires once more. I'm used to fires at this point, so it is surrounded by a street. By the way, the firefighters should be getting over here. They are, perfect, as we can see on the symbol. There is the firefighters coming over from sector 1, and that should hopefully douse the flames then. At least that is my hope. Wasn't that the symbol here that we've seen? No, but the fire is over now and can be repaired. Perfect. Alright, Administrator, crew members are spreading rumors about the DOLS. They think that they are under constant observation. No, you're not. Of course not. I mean, no. They're not wrong, but their interpretation of the process is crude. We've nothing to acknowledge. You are not monitored, you're recorded. These data collections practice are managed by the PA of the Tiqqun. As an administrator, I'm also under the supervision. These systems are crucial. Let's do that. Can only be a bad outcome, to be honest. Lots of accidents at the moment. How's my mining coming along? Resources are really... we are flooded now with everything at the moment. So pretty stable. And yeah, also we have finished that. Oh, this is bad. 50 science points we just got out of the 2 electronics that we spent here. The collected data allowed the crew to update theoretical models. The team has concluded that the pulsar activity of the system has had a significant impact on the atmospheric conditions present on 12G. The phenomena observed are unexplainable without external factors. And we can leave the... Oh! While preparing to depart, the crew of the Sensitive spotted something unusual, different from the observed meteorological phenomena. A translucent tubular formation pierces the cloud cover and rises high into the atmosphere. Of course we are going to approach it. Probe-wise, let's check it out. There's definitely some point of interest over here. Perfect. Resources is fine. Mining is also fine at the moment. Ice mining continues. Iron is going down now a bit, but what I can see really is that we are not consuming that much iron anymore because we're producing way more alloys out of it, meaning that we are probably constantly on cap here at the moment. That is just really good for us, allowing us to be a bit safer here with the repairing of the Tiqqun. And the first received images from the Sensitive indeed reveal the presence of a huge and translucent tubular formation. Upon approach, it appears to possess luminescent properties. Around the formation, the activity is almost calm and glimpses of the planet's telluric core can be seen. Further analysis is required. Let's do this. And more science points are piling up over there. That's good as well. And so it continues. The data collected is quite contradictory. The majority of measurements match those taken in other areas of 12G's atmosphere. However, readings from the beacons seem to fluctuate. Isolating these anomalies while excluding the background data suggests that the tubing generates a weak electromagnetic field, beta radiation, and tachyons. The Sensitive team has established several theories, and we could further analyze. All right? Leading to 90 research points now. And at some point, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose that ship. And there's another point of interest. Ooh, there's lots of resources over there. Definitely in for that. And more hydrogen and ice. Quite busy out here now, is it? Alright, yeah, we lost at least one crew member. And among the vapor and fumes, the few activated sensor beacons picked up traces similar to those left by Vol propulsion systems. Now we can leave the planet. So was it us that caused all of this? It seems like it. We're going to collect the remaining research data that leads us to over 300. So I can safely continue now once again with my research. And by the way, yeah, we have my factories fully working right now. And I'm also training more colonists, as we do need to do this for the next viable planet then. Can I turn something off? The fire station leads to 11. We need one more. Somewhere workshop. That would be a bad idea. I think I could turn off one of my stockpiles. Not the electronics one though. Polymers is also... polymers we could actually turn off here. That gives me back my tech lab, and with that we can now continue with the researching. So since we have a lot, right, let's go for the nuclear power plant. The 90 research points are going to be well invested. Onwards we go to the next planet. Once again, we can perform something here. Why can I not do this? Oh, we do need an exoskeleton for the next research base. That is something I can do, of course. We have just finished now the nuclear power plant. And let's go ahead, science ship, exoskeleton, only 30 research points, so it's easy to do. And this will allow us then to do some further researching there. Now, nuclear power plant, 300 alloys. Ooh, that's big. 5 electronics, we can afford this. And it requires 20 electricity to start up. It's not that big. So, since we have the... How many workers do we need for that? 75, that's quite a lot. I think, yeah, Sector 5 will be perfect for that, since we have a huge surplus of people here. There will also be the waste treatment center that we could have in addition. So this seems like a good idea to me. And I don't have the power though to power it up. Nor do I have the hydrogen in at the moment. We will definitely make sure that hopefully we get the hydrogen in at the docking bay. This will be interesting how we can manage that, to be honest. That the hydrogen is not coming in over here. I do have space though for that. Oh yeah, of course I can only send the ship that we built here to the hydrogen then. That is probably the safest bet. Yeah, I think let's start up the construction. We have the electronics and everything. And let's make this one as far away from everyone as possible. This will be quite the extensive construction now. And yeah, it's going to take us a while. But once finished, of course, we are going to profit from that, as we can then really expand further. And I would then also like to have my waste treatment plant here as well. With that, we can produce further materials with the waste that we produce. And we produce a lot of waste at this point. Alright, we have now the exoskeleton. And we can now establish a heavy research infrastructure on the promontory. We can easily afford this one. Any kind of ship. Let's get Troy. Is the closest to do the job. And we've also started with the hydrogen mining now, by the way. So over here, hydrogen mining is active. I have 2 of them on ice. I don't really need this. And nor do I need 2 of them on the iron right now. So let's put one of them back to, or one now to hydrogen. So that we finally get this in. Oh, by the way, no, wait a second. Sorry. Let's not do this. Let's construct a new ship and put that one on hydrogen then. So where we have the power plant, right? Cargo ship. And I want to make sure that this one is then focusing on hydrogen only. We're still in the process of building it. It's taking a long time. But it's going to be worth it. Research-wise, let's go for the structural reconfiguration. Stockpiles can store 20% more resources. Since we're capping on some of them, I want to increase my limit. And also, cargo ships can transfer more resources. And the mining ship extracts 20% more resources. Also sounds like a very good deal. I think, though... Oh yeah, that might also be very helpful in the future with all the sickness coming in. The Merkaba is finished. A new ship. And this one is focusing now on the hydrogen. And for that we will still need, of course, also another stockpile. However, we don't have the electricity. We have enough polymers for now. Let's turn it off. There's really a lot of micromanaging. Let's train the next 15 colonists. Let's turn off one insect farm. We don't need them, really. That gives me back some more. I can actually also delete one. Let's delete this one. Getting us some resources back on top of it. And then we can afford this stockpile here that is going to store the hydrogen. And I want to say in Sector 5, let's always have now hydrogen that also stored. It should then get over from all the other sectors. And hopefully I don't need to build a stockpile in Sector 1. I think I will though. Perfect. The hydrogen is actually coming into this sector here. Also, reason for that is that the Merkaba is assigned to Sector 5, right? So it delivers then all the resources to Sector 5 and we can make sure that we have it then here. Yeah. 30 more alloys. This is getting now interesting. power plant is coming along. And we've also now all the resources for the heavy infrastructure on this planet here. Let's continue with the next probe as well. We should always be counterproductive in that area. Not counterproductive, proactive in this area. Carbon, not really my priority. Point of interest somewhere over there. There it is. Go ahead. The cloud is not moving closer at the moment. And there we have it. While the Sensitive's crew were carrying out their research, they became trapped by a lava tide. The phenomenon had been theorized but was subject to debate within the Tiqqun scientific community. Today the theory has been verified and the ship has been damaged by the lava and will not be able to take off with the crew on board. Alright, save the Sensitive. 5 crew members lost. Awesome, that's why I sent all the resources over. I mean, come on, give me something positive there. I was spending the highest amount of resources on it. I'm expecting positive outcomes. That looks like a interesting planet there, I see. And this, of course, is the... No, that's also not a gas giant there. Looks like a rock planet. Unknown structure we have found. Interesting. And there it is. Nuclear power plant. Has been finished. Not producing anything yet. We need to wait for the hydrogen to come first. It needs to be in the stockpile. There it is. And now, ladies and gents, we are producing power in a nuclear power plant. Leading to a huge surplus. And we can, by the way, also now adjust this one here. Very good. To whatever we need. Up to 200. But we would need 8 per cycle, which is quite a lot. Let's start with the 75 for now. And this one will now provide power stability for us. With that, we can also turn in... Oh, several things again. I will probably also need a fire station here. Alright, I think the time is right to find the Piranesi. It should be over here. We have the countermeasures, right? We are looking rather stable economically wise, and the hull is also fine. So yeah, better. There's not going to be a better timing than that. I'm pretty sure that we are going to see some stability penalties again. Alright, about the waste. We have a problem here with the nuclear power plant. I definitely do need to have something here like a waste treatment center, because every time this one is full of waste, it's stopping producing energy, and this would lead to huge power spikes that we cannot allow. So either I'm going with food or we are going with the waste treatment. Of course I'm going with waste treatment. This sounds like the best bet for us. Quite expensive once more.
A science ship has arrived.
Alright, we have arrived at the Piranesi. And, oh. And yeah, pretty inactive it is, and pretty similar to what the UN is using. Locate the Remus coordinates. I will need to find more hydrogen. We are actually out of it already. Still 200 that we can actually collect. Perfect. And iron mining. Ooh, lots of that. We could actually... Ice mining, we continue. Carbon, silicon. Yeah, we are actually full. I don't believe that. That's perfect. Let's open up a new problem for us. By the way, let's go for a second science ship for now. We can afford it. And the construction starts. Alright, we have found them. The device holding the Remus coordinates are behind a heavy reinforced door. We have tried several different approaches to open it, but haven't succeeded in that. Connecting the Tiqqun and Eden to the Piranesi would allow us to power and reactivate the door's control subsystem. We passed an effigy of Giovanni Battista, former member of the Marduk. Alright, he's probably there then as well. So we need to move into the Piranesi now. I think... Otherwise, we have a problem, because there's actually quite a few fires at the moment. Nothing bad, though. It's just the fires, really. And since we are here, and since we have enough resources, let's go ahead and also enable us the next EVA airlock. 12 energy. And we can just easily squeeze it in here beside the docking bay. We should do this. as I want to get that hull up there, especially when we consider we need to move again. Moving, can we do something here still? No, we are already moving faster as possible, as fast as possible. Also, the hull has been fully upgraded. Yeah, there's nothing really that we could improve here. Let's go ahead for the infirmary upgrade. It's always a problem again that we have too many sick people and they're waiting, and that reduces stability. So that should not be a problem then anymore in the future. Oh my. Hull integrity. Yeah, there's a lot of fires right now. Crazy. And in sector 6. Okay, it's being repaired at the moment though. Should be fine. Next science ship is ready. Let's... Do we move through that? We should actually survive this. What can I lose? 20 polymers. Let's try and move through this one. Any cargo ship that needs some advice here still? Nope. They're all working fine. So far so good. Science ship is still alive. Hull integrity goes up again. The next EVA airlock is also coming out. And we should be able now to finish the waste treatment center. And we have arrived. There is some wreckage here, not much larger in size than the Copernicus. Contained within is a distress beacon. The emitted signal is incredibly similar to those that the Tiqqun uses. Alright, let's investigate. Give me that electronics, please. Where is it? Very good. We have also trained all the colonists we would need. Let's train it one more time so we have 150 available. This should make it really good for future colonization once we find a viable planet.
Ship team has completed a task.
3 electronics. Oh, we don't have enough silicon anymore for the power plant to work. So let's go ahead. Instead of iron, let's go for silicon again. And you should get it. Instead of ice, you get it. Silicon is the highest priority for you now. Oh, look at that. The team has identified a fragmented wreck as a part of the Tiqqun. A large amount of tachyons were detected. Reviewing DLS data confirms that Oscar Vogt is alive and well on the station. Tiqqun engineers have also verified that the components and plating found at the wreck are still in their proper place. The team of the Copernicus see this as warning, spelled out an inscription they found on a piece of floating metal. Let's not make the mistake we know are possible. We found some 800 pots and 150 points and could now dismantle the wreckage. Let's get the points first. And next airlock is active. 3 of them now. And this is really increasing our hull integrity quite a bit. We don't need to have this active all the time, right? But for quickly repairing the integrity up to the maximum, it is helping us a lot. Alloys, we have them plenty in the system. And now we also have everything for the waste treatment. That's going to be really good. I think now we can dismantle the wreck, because we have found everything, except the cargo, the pots perhaps. Oh, this is just crazy at the moment with the power outages. Because of that power plant, we are relying on this, and every time it turns off, we have a blackout. This is absolutely not okay. This time it's because of waste again. It used to be also because of injuries. So no idea. We will still need to build more panels though, right? And we are on a good track for that though. Just need more polymers. I think we could have... Yep, let's get rid of another insect farm and have some more stockpiles instead, so we can store more polymers. And now we just really need to wait for the waste here to be gone again. So we do get 1 electronics, 22 alloys, and also a cell upgrade for my cell housing. And now we can leave the area. Yeah, it wasn't so bad, I think. Let's have this planet here surveyed. Power restored for now without the power plant, so we can finish the treatment center, and with that also the waste problem should be a thing of the past, as this one consumes then all the waste now. Oh yeah, of course it takes energy too. Let's get rid of the tech lab for now. And the cryonic support we also don't need. Once again, activated. And now please just get this and produce, yeah, electronics, I think. Or polymers. Let's produce polymers out of the waste. And of course, we also need a stockpile here that has waste. And for that, we need the waste management policy. There we have it. Waste can be stored. And this actually reduces stability in the region. But okay, I will still need to do this. Nothing I can do about it. And then we would just need a stockpile for the nuclear waste. Yeah, let's have this one somewhere here. Far away from anyone. Right. This one is then going to store the waste. And with that we can then also get it back. Perfect. Energy is also up again. Let's have an EVA airlock back to normal. And there it is. And now we produce then polymers actually with 50 waste. Yeah. It's okay, I guess. I mean, alloys is probably more useful. But let's have it like that for now. So this should definitely not turn off anymore now. Save for the incidents. Now, next probe is ready. I'm currently researching a lot over here. Or searching a lot over here. Because we are going to move over there now soon, right? There's ice and iron over there. Perfect. And I think, by the way, we could move, right? Everything is ready. There's just a lot of materials around us here. But we are already, as we can see, filling up the storage here too. Or the resources that we can mine. And nah, I think we're good. Let's move. This is going to take us 2 cycles only. Really not big of a deal. And we say goodbye to that atrocious planet. Really ugly looking thing. And the cool thing is we can still send out probes, ice and silicon. There's lots of iron close by, that's a good thing for us. Carbon and silicon down here. Hydrogen is a bit further away then, but we're not consuming that much really. So it's fine. And even during moving, we're not losing hull integrity at the moment because we have a 3rd airlock working at the moment.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
And now we have moved over. Oh, and there's the ship. The Piranesi. And we continue onwards here in the next episode and find out what's on board of that. Stay tuned.